Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well, and I am very happy and grateful that you have chosen to spend your time with me. Before we meet our deck, I wanted to let you know about the many ways you can support my channel. You can like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people and grow as a channel. If you want to be notified of a new video that I have released, just go ahead and click on the notification bell, or you can buy me a coffee, and the link is below or above in my banner. Any proceeds that I get from coffee go back into buying decks to review on here, as I make no profit from that. So with that being said, let's meet our deck. We have the Daily Crystal Inspiration, and it was created by Heather Askinosie and published by Hay House on May 12th, 2020, and at the time of its release, it retailed for $27.99. So you may find it a different price depending on where you buy it. And the deck box dimensions are 5 1/4 height, and the length across is 3.75, and the width is 1.5. It weighs 12.9 ounces, and it does have the thumb indents on the side for easy pull apart. For sometimes it's hard to get it to come open, even with the thumb indents. And it does have title stackability on all the sides, so depending on how you stack your decks in the boxes, it will show you the deck on either side. Alright, so on the back you have a little blurb about it, and you have your 3 teaser cards of what the cards look like, and you can pause that if you like, and you can read it. Okay, so let's open this up. And on the inside, a little, when you open your heart and trust yourself, the universe will always guide you in the right direction. And then on the bottom, no inspirational quote, and it's got a nice purple. Alright, it does come with a guidebook, and it is 78 pages, and we will explore that after we look at our deck. So the cards themselves, comparable to traditional tarot card, as you can see, they are bigger, and they are 5 inches height, 3.5 across, and the deck width is 1 inch, and as you can see, it doesn't have any inlay or anything like that. Alright, so let's move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, so if you are working with reversals, they will be revealed just from the artwork on the back of it. Beautiful gems. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this beautiful deck. And I have to admit, I was a little bit on the fence about this deck, and when I got it, I was just blown away by the cards and the pictures of the crystals, and they're just beautiful. And this deck has 52 cards, and it gives you the crystal and the name of the crystal and a phrase that basically gives you a little bit of what the crystal is about. And I love the minimalistic of the cards because it allows the crystals to just pop on the card. And I just have to give props to the photographer on this deck. I was really, really surprised at how detailed the crystals look. And unfortunately, as you'll see in the guidebook, Heather doesn't go into much detail about the properties of each crystal. Instead, she's basically taken what the crystal's properties are and just made inspirational meanings of the different crystals. And I'll show you what I mean when we go into the guidebook. But I just really love this deck. And to be honest, I don't work with crystals. I don't. I collect them because I like to look at them. I think that some crystals are so beautiful and they're nice in jewelry and they're nice for decorative. But me personally, it's not something that I'm really into. But I really like this deck because of the meanings of the different crystals. And you could, oh, that's cute, it's got a little pink heart. And you could use these as like if you wanted to learn, if you're a budding beginner about crystals and you're wanting to learn about them, you could basically just pick a certain card and just study the background on it and kind of go really in depth on it, and you can journal it. These would be great cards for that. I really believe that. I mean, I've seen other crystal decks and they just, I don't know. This one, I just have to say, is so far my number one favorite for a crystal deck. Not to say that there are others out there that are bad, but this one just blew my expectations. It just, yeah. All right, so that is pretty much all of the crystals. And let's go into the guidebook. Okay, so in the guidebook, they have listed other things that Heather has published. I do believe this is her only deck, but she's really into crystals. And you got a little paragraph there. So you have a content page, which is always nice, and it is alphabetized. All the crystals are alphabetized. And then she goes into an introduction into the crystals. And receiving the wisdom of the crystals, and basically working with them, how to work with them, and how she works with them. So when a creator puts something like this in a guidebook, I take it as suggestions, not a set in stone kind of thing, because everybody works with certain focal things in their own way. So let's see what else we got. We have the crystal energy in the deck, and she goes into why the 52 crystals were selected. And I will let you pause that and let you read that at your leisure. And then she gives you how to work with the cards. So, like I said, I basically take what they write in a guidebook and see it as a suggestion. It's not set in stone. How to activate your deck. Everybody has their, like I'm saying, they have their own personal way that they basically will, as she says, activate a deck or put their energy into a deck. So just view it as that. And then you have more suggestion, and I will let you pause that and read that. And then she goes on to spreads. She calls them readings, but I call them spreads. So you've got your daily message, your single cards with a question that you could ask the cards. Then you have a monthly message, and that's choose a day every month to pull a single card. And then she gives you a couple questions that you could ask the cards. And then you have a crystal card reading, which is 3 to 5 cards, and basically just telling a story. And then she goes into if you want to work with an actual physical stone and the cards. I should say that are in the cards. What you could do with the actual physical crystal. And then she gives a little check out my books for more information on rituals and ideas for working with more of the crystals. And then she suggests that you could use a clear quartz to put on top of a chosen card to amplify its energy and create a strong reminder of your affirmation throughout the day. Or you can store it with your cards. And then she gives you a little code to go to that website and get a free clear quartz crystal. Okay, so now we're going into the crystal card meanings. And so she says it contains 3 sections: the crystal's message, the core questions, and the crystal action. So she has split up each meaning of the card into 3 sections. So you have your crystal's message. So if we go to a gate. Okay, so it's getting back into balance. And then she gives you a focus instead of saying, oh, a gate means this. She gives you a paragraph to digest, and then the core questions. If you get this card, questions to ask yourself, like, what are the priorities in your life? What areas in your life get the most time and energy? Are these things aligned? Are you spending time in a way that serves your intentions and supports a balanced life? So those are questions to ask yourself. And then the crystal action. So this is basically the affirmation at the bottom of the card. So like on the Amazonite, sorry if I said that. So you get your crystal name, and then you get the crystal action, the affirmation, loosen your grip. So the affirmation, I let go of control. And it's just telling you, ease up. And all right, so basically that is it for the guidebook. You have your crystal, the sentence right there, and then you have your 3 paragraphs to focus on, and it's good for journaling. Very good for journaling. So I did look up the paragraph that she gives you, and it does align with what the crystal focuses on. She just kind of expands on it, I guess you could put it that way. So it just does that through the rest of the guidebook, and I'm just going to flip through it because it's kind of silly to just Alright, and then there's the blurb on the author. And it talks about her partner and her's website that you can get the free crystal from. And it gives you the website itself. And yes, this website is still operational. I checked it out. So if you want to go there, check out the website, and then you get your app. I didn't check it out, so I don't know if it should work, I imagine, because HeyHouse.com apps. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the crystals have to say. See which crystal wants to talk to us. And let's see, shuffling, as you can see, they are a little long and they are stiff, so until you kind of break them in, as with any deck, they're gonna be little stiffies, but they're pretty good at shuffling, and they are high glossy. Alright, so I'll do one more shuffle around. Okay, and the cardstock is thick. It is bendy, but it is thick. I can see these cards lasting a while. Labradite. See the magic. I love labradite. I really, really do. It is a very beautiful crystal. Okay. So, labradite. There is magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you will find it around each corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's laugh. Open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you, believe in divine timing, and put your full trust in life's plan. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Take a look around you and you'll find your North Star guiding the way toward your destiny. Okay, and the core questions to ask yourself, or if you're journaling, if you could make a wish, what would you wish for? What was the last sign you received to let you know you're on the right path? In the affirmation, there is magic all around, supporting me. Today, pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. All right, that is a beautiful message, and I'm going to leave you with that because that is it for this deck. Let me know what you thought about the deck. Did you like it, dislike it, love it, hate it? I'm gonna go buy it after you saw my video, and if you did, let me know. I would really love to hear that I helped you make a decision. And any deck that you would like to see in the future in a video, let me know and I will see what I can do. And once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me for a future video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.